Good morning and welcome to another Ministry Minute with Pastor T. Look here, this morning I'm talking about who is like the Lord. I am in the New Living Translation Bible. I am in the book of Isaiah chapter 40 starting at verse 18, and it reads, "To whom can you compare God? What image can you find to resemble him? Can he be compared to an idol formed in a mold overlaid with gold and decorated with silver chains? Or if people are too poor for that, they might at least choose wood that won't decay and a skilled craftsman to carve an image that won't fall down." Amen. Look here. Now, you got to ask yourself, who is like the Lord? When the enemy comes upon you and he wants you to dismiss everything about God, you have to ask yourself, who is like the Lord? When you know your body was sick and the doctors gave up on you and now you're walking around healed. Didn't no wooden God do that, or did no idol formed in mold overlaid with gold did that? Who is like the Lord? You was facing 25 to life and now you walking around free and got your own business. Who is like the Lord? Your marriage was on the brink. You was on your way to divorce court. Now y'all in love again. Now y'all healed, and Jesus is the firm foundation of your marriage. Who is like the Lord? Your children were cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They were wilding out. You had no control. Now they're in their right mind. They are obeying. They are listening, and you have control over your children. Who is like the Lord? My answer is nobody. Nothing and nobody is like the Lord. So before we go making other people and other things our gods, we better ask ourselves, who is like the Lord? Who kept you in perfect peace when you kept your mind stayed on him? The Lord. When you was ready to go and commit a crime or commit some sin because you were all in your emotions and all in your feelings. Who is like the Lord? Who kept you in the middle of the night when you were rocking back and forth, pacing the floor all night long, not knowing how you were going to get out of whatever it is you getting out of, and the Lord delivered you. There is nobody like the Lord. So before we turn our back on him, before we go out there and willfully sin, before we go out there and say, I'm just going to throw in the towel, I'm going to throw up my hands, I'm done with this. We better ask ourselves, who is like the Lord? And we all should come to the same conclusion and have the same testimony. There's nobody like God. There's nobody like the great I am. There's nobody like Jehovah. He is the King of Kings. He is the Lord of Lords. He is the great I am that I am. That should be all of our testimonies. There's nobody like the Lord. Not only is there nobody like the Lord, the old saints used to say, can't nobody do me like Jesus, and can't nobody do me like the Lord. You better keep that in the foremost of your mind. Amen. God bless you. I hope you've enjoyed this ministry minute. And if it be the Lord's will, I'll be back on tomorrow. You have yourself a blessed day.